Hello everyone, welcome back. Today is my 22-week vlog. I go into 22 weeks tomorrow and it'll be May 14th. So it's going by really fast and there's a lot that's been going on the past 4 weeks. I don't even know where to start. I guess start with how I'm feeling, and I've been feeling still pretty good. Been feeling like work has been going good. I did get sick a couple of weeks ago, so I was home from work and just scratchy throat, coughing. It's just working in a hospital environment. You know, you tend to get stuff. But yeah, other than that, I've been feeling really good in my body. Haven't had any soreness anywhere particularly. This weird thing has been happening though. Like when I go to sleep, my arms are falling asleep, my hands are falling asleep. Oh, excuse me. I can't really lay on my side, and I could only lay on my back, and I've never been a back sleeper, so it's been a real challenge just to kind of figure out with all the pillows, and I haven't invested in a pregnancy pillow. It's one of the things where when doula clients would ask me, like, which one should I buy? I'm like, really, like, it's all marketing at the end of the day. Just prop yourself up with as many pillows that you have at home. You don't need a particular pillow. Of course, there may be some out there that may work really well for you and your body. Try it, if you have the money to invest in that, go for it. But I've been just doing just regular pillows, propping them everywhere. And yeah, so I don't know if this is carpal tunnel or what's been going on. I know it's a pregnancy related thing that can happen, and I've had lots of clients where it has actually happened, but I'm going in for actually an MRI in 2 days. So that'll be for my next update of how that all went. But my husband, he was hugging me one day a couple months ago, and he was like, "What is this?" And there was like a lump on the back of my upper back on my spine kind of area. And of course, I was kind of worried about it, and I told my midwife about it, and she was like, you should really just get a doctor evaluation, just rule anything out. And so I did that a few weeks ago, and he thinks it's a lipoma, which is really just like, it is a type of tumor, which sounds really scary, but it's really just fat that has accumulated there in that spot. And it's apparently really common and not dangerous. But he was saying, like, I would actually want to send you to just like get a referral to see with an MRI, just rule everything out. And I was kind of sketched out because I was like, okay, well, I'm pregnant. Is MRI really safe while pregnant? And they have assured me that it is safe, and that it's of course up to me what feels good for me. And yeah, me and my husband have really talked about it. And, at the end of the day, I feel like not knowing what it is kind of scary too. So yeah, that's been my journey so far with pregnancy. I feel like I've always told my clients there's going to be some weird thing that comes up. It usually tends to happen to everybody. Everybody has a weird pregnancy thing. And I hope this is my one thing that's just a bit weird and out there. There's no way to prepare for these things. So I'm just kind of just rolling with it, and we'll see what the doctor says in 2 days. I don't know if I'll get any answers really in 2 days. It might take a couple weeks to get the results back. I don't know. I have no idea. But I will keep you guys updated on what all that is about. Otherwise, I've been feeling really good. Besides the sleep, I've been feeling really, really good. I've still been working out when I haven't been sick. I've been working out, strength training. My husband has done, a whole pregnancy program for me that I've been consistent with. So yeah, I'm gonna try and get him to do a session with me because things have been just so chaotic. He was in Turkey for a while because his grandpa is really sick. So he's been gone for about a week and been taking care of his grandpa. It really was one of those things that was like really unexpected, but I'm really glad that he went. And he's also, of course, happy that he went and was able to spend that time with his grandpa. But there's just been a lot going on. But hopefully we'll get to the gym and be able to record some stuff for you guys of how I'm preparing, just staying strong in pregnancy. And then as I get closer, more pregnancy related, birth related prep that I'm going to be doing at the gym and at home. Otherwise, just been a couple weeks at the gym doing strength training, and then trying to walk at least an hour a day has been consistently my routine. And yeah, I've been feeling really good. Been thinking about my posture, you know, not tilting my pelvis too much, not hyperextending too much, but just, yeah, really just postural things that we all need to get better at some point. I feel like it's just so easy to just come into this kind of slouch position. So just really reminding myself of just keeping the spine in good alignment and squatting, not bending over, just those typical things. And yeah, what else? I have about 2 weeks left of work. So it's really amazing to work in labor and delivery right now. It's like, I don't usually get that emotional at births, but I did get really emotional at my last birth that I had the other day. And it was just a really unexpected situation. And it was just such a beautiful couple. They were working so good together. It was just really dreamy. And at the end of my shift, like everything just shifted really fast. And for them too, it was really like they went from 0 to 100 in a completely different direction of what their birth plan really was. And it was just so inspiring to see her stay so strong and not freak out or panic, and was just completely trusting of us and her team. And they were just an amazing couple to just like be able to support through this journey. And so I got all emotional, of course, at the end. But that, and also just working with so many amazing midwives, it's been really, really encouraging, and they're lifting me up, and it feels really, really good to be there. My husband did get into his master's, although, so it's going to be in a different city called Halstad. And Halstad's about an hour and a half away from where I currently live right now in Malmö. And so we're actually planning to move up there for a year, which kind of works out perfectly with my maternity leave. So we're going to be moving in August and staying until about May, and then see where our next adventure goes, because his master's is just for 1 year, and then we'll see where else we go from there. It's like our whole relationship has just been kind of a temporary, one day at a time, let's see what happens kind of a thing. Excuse me. So it's been really, really fun that he got into his master's. It was one of our goals with coming to Sweden, was start a family, him do his master's. I've also applied for some courses to do during my maternity leave, just things that are like own pace, just to try and get up my points a bit, because I do want to apply for nursing school. I do want to still become a midwife one day, even though I feel like it's so far away right now. But I also feel like me and my husband, our relationship has really been that the whole time of like, we're just going to do it all at once. We're just going to have a baby, do our master's, study. We're just going to do it all at once. So we'll see how that all goes and where we end up after the next year. But our plan right now is to move, and very mixed feelings about it, but also just really, really excited to start somewhere fresh with this little boy. Oh yeah, we were at our ultrasound and we found out we're having a boy. I totally thought I was gonna be like, oh, I want a surprise. I don't want to find out, because I've had so many births where people just didn't find out. And I was always like so in awe of those people. And I was like, I want to be one of those people. I want to not know what I'm gonna have. But then, you know, I was so curious that I couldn't even. So when we were at the ultrasound, Ramil was like, do you guys want to know? And we just kind of like, yeah, we kind of do want to know. My husband was totally like, it's up to you. He kind of didn't want to know. So it was more me. I was totally more like, let's find out. So we're having a little boy and we cannot wait. I feel just so grateful and honored to just be carrying this little boy, because I just feel just being able to do this, the whole pregnancy journey. And I just feel so incredibly privileged that I get to just experience this, and I cannot wait to have a little boy. So yeah, feeling really, really good about that. And yeah, our new little journey as a family of 3 in a coastal little city. It's gonna be interesting, but I think it's gonna be really, really, really good. I have also started with spinning babies. So for those who don't know, I can put a link down below of spinning babies exercises that are great for the pelvic floor and prepping, just releasing tension, because we all hold tension in our pelvic floor. And during birth, you really want to relax your pelvic floor as much as possible. And so definitely like seeing a pelvic floor physical therapist. It's something that I have planned. I'm not sure when I'm going to have time to do it, but it's something that's high on my priority list. But I'll let you know how that goes, because I worked with so many phenomenal pelvic floor therapists when I lived in Portland, Oregon. And pretty much I recommended all my clients to get a pelvic floor evaluation of just how your tension is in your pelvic floor and what exercises do you need to be thinking about. So for right now, I'm doing the spinning babies exercises, the side lying release every day, 2 minutes on each side, and the forward leaning inversion. So those are the 2 things, and you know, walking every day. Those are the 2 things that are like really good for your pelvic floor to be doing around 22 weeks, 20 weeks. So yeah, that's about it. Thought I'd show you my belly. So it's really growing. It's kind of really out there now. It really is growing. So yeah, this is the belly, my belly at 22 weeks. And yeah, we'll see how much more I continue to grow, because it feels kind of wild that our bodies are just capable of growing in this way. So I'm feeling really, really good overall. No complaints. And I will hopefully be able to prepare another vlog here soon with, again, I have a whole list of people I want to interview, friends I want to have over to just talk about all the things, their experiences. So yeah, I hope you'll continue to join me. And oh, now he's kicking. That's another thing. I started feeling it about probably 21 weeks. It felt like it was kind of late. I was like, oh, I should start feeling something at 17 weeks because my placenta's in the back. And so it's perfect. I should start feeling it soon. But I didn't start feeling him until like 21 weeks, like last week. But it's consistently grown every day. Like, so I'm feeling him more and more, and it's low, low, low. And I just feel random, just like movements. And even Burke, my husband, he's also felt it a few times now. So it's just, it's like, oh my gosh, our little boy, he's getting stronger in there. So I'm just continuing to eat really good on my plant-based diet. A lot of questions are coming up at work and also at the gym, like, are you really staying on a vegan diet during your pregnancy? I'm like, absolutely. This is my lifestyle. There's no like changing how good I feel right now. There's no way I would introduce animal products into my diet ever again, you know. And my husband always says, you never say never about anything in life, because anything can happen. But as of right now, I feel like I would never go back to eating animal products, because it changed my life living this way that we live now. So all my blood tests have been good. My iron levels have been great. I have not started on iron tablets either. I told my midwife, you know, until there's like a medical reason that I need to, I'm really just not gonna take iron. I eat a lot of really iron-rich foods. And so yeah, I'm looking forward to doing an episode all about the foods I eat, how I prepare, for those who are interested in checking that out too. But until next time, bye guys.